And the thing is, this, with Isadora, she doesn't really, she does, that she doesn't talk about the the colorism, well, the anti-blackness of Asian men. She will talk about how, Asian women don't really like black men, but she will neglect talking about how Asian men do not respect black women. And I'm looking at her videos. She has not even done one video talking about the incident where, or the many incidences where black women are being manhandled, choke slammed by these Korean store clerks. And she's very silent on that. And her crowd is very silent on that shit too. Yet she's the main one talking about how Asian men are so much better and they respect you. But I'm gonna get to the commentary. So here we go.
I received a message on Facebook from one of my YouTube subscribers a few weeks ago who has a legitimate concern. And I'm sorry for addressing this so late. I would love to be able to do this full time, and maybe I will be able to in the future, but right now, I'm doing the best I can. In a nutshell, she wants to know what she can do to raise a better black son. Actually, I think she has two sons, and she doesn't want her sons to become monsters. And that's my word, not hers. And I know my channel has attracted a lot of black women who despise black men because of molestation, rape, and other traumatic things that have happened to you. But, ladies, if you don't mind, I really need to address this. I do believe that we can resolve our issues. I've always said that I am not interested in erasing my image. I don't promote swirling because I hate being black. I promote swirling because for some of us, the grass is greener on the other side. Black women are amazing women. I mean, absolutely amazing women who suffer to take care of our loved ones.
And this is what I don't like about black women. Like they playing too many goddamn sides. You're playing social justice warrior, the evil white man. We're not getting paid enough, and then it's like, oh, and we're so pampered over here. But I digress. Black women just play too many. They just play too many goddamn sides.
These people are out here devaluing the very single mothers who have sacrificed themselves to hold our community together.
And like I said before, like many other black men on YouTube, black women, black single mothers are not doing a good job. We've told them to date better. They don't listen. And this is the same bullshit that I was on with the Omo show girl. She didn't want to take accountability. I'm telling her fucking multiple times, you need to choose better. She didn't listen. And she wants to act like a damn 5-year old. And she's fucking what, 24?
We are the only women on the planet who are loyal to men who do nothing for us. And I'm talking about collectively. For all that we do, black men do nothing for us. Just look at our out of wedlock rate, STD.
And the thing is, what I'm thinking she's meaning financially, but how many black women are living off of government assistance or child support? And these be the main women talking about they don't need a black man's money. Okay, whatever. And black women, make up your mind. Make up your mind if black men are broke or successful. There's too many women riding the fence to where they will look at Ray Ray and Pookie's brokenness, and then when they see somebody like Nate Parker or some type of black male mogul, then they're bitching and moaning about how black wealth is not getting into the hands of black women. Make up your goddamn mind.
HIV. And the most sex trafficking victims are black females who are being trafficked by black men. Now, I mention these things all the time because I don't want people to forget what black women are enduring.
But she fails to talk about black women who are sex trafficking themselves. Yeah, there's women who do that. Granted, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's mostly men. But are you gonna down talk black feminism that's been trying to legalize sex work? You know, I mean, of course not.
And these men want to silence me. On Facebook, I'm hearing the same silencing and shaming tactics that black men on YouTube have been using. And I think one guy even threatened me in a subtle way. They say, I just want black women to swirl. I hate black men. I'm an agent of white supremacy. I hate being black. The same tired tactics. They're not even addressing the memes and the thousands of comments from black women. Come on, guys. There are thousands of comments from black women on that post, and most of them have the same complaints about black men. At what point are black men going to be like, damn, maybe we need to stop trying to silence them and actually listen to what they're saying? It's like they're more interested in.
Okay, and the issues with this is that black women play both sides to where they're asking for male leadership, and then when male leadership comes into play, then they're bitching about, oh well, we didn't mean it like that. Oh, we still want the matriarchal power and the privilege. We just wanted you to make you feel strong or whatever. And these women keep playing both sides like always.
Protecting their image than listening to black women. Well, guess what, black men? Your image is already shot to hell in this country. Exactly what are you trying to protect? Everybody knows you kill each other. This is a majority white country. So they're not going to be exposing white criminals every day. They got to keep the white majority happy. So guess who they're going to target? Anybody who's giving them ammunition. And guess who that is? It's us. Why do you think other races align themselves with whites? It's because they know that that spotlight could be turned in their direction.
And her goofy ass thinks black women are immune. I just for those that know me well, I used to live in Augusta, and a couple this week there was a viral fight in public in a local hood, and white supremacists got on it, and they were like, "Oh, it's these damn niggers, and they're public housing. They're living off of taxpayers' money." You don't think these white men are looking at black women too, like hood rats? You think these white men don't get sick and tired of you in at a Walmart trying to pay with food stamps? Yeah, keep fooling your goddamn self.
At any moment. So they stay on their good side. It sucks and it's weak.
Oh yeah, now it's weak, huh? But you're bitching, but you're fantasizing about Asian men who live in where white communities. Yeah, these white men, these Asian men, they're so patriarchal. They're so all of that, and yet they're trying to act white. And now you talking about it's weak shit. Make up your motherfucking mind.
That's how other races have chosen to play this game in this majority white country. Everybody's already aware of your reputation for abandoning your children. They know you have the highest HIV rate in the country. They know you don't provide for your women and children. So exactly what image are you trying to protect?
And then when black men of reason come through, black women still want to be strong and independent. See, there's no she suffers from cognitive difference, you know, and it's just hard headed women like this that works my nerves.
Confused. Why are you trying to silence black women instead of working on solutions? I think
Okay, if how am I gonna work with you though? You don't want to work with black men. You're not even trying to be with black men like in that. But then again, it doesn't matter. But let's just say, hey, you want to fix the black community. Okay, it's going to require black men, not Asian men who like black women.
prepare the black community, but first we have to start holding each other accountable. And black men, When are you guys going to stop blaming everything on black women? I've said numerous times that we have our issues, but you cannot blame us for everything. And I understand that some of you blame us because your fathers weren't there, your mothers were there. Some of them weren't perfect, obviously.
Women get custody of kids. That's not even a fucking debate.
Your mothers were actually there. It's hard to blame your fathers if they weren't there, right? I get it.
But most likely your father was paying child support. So, technically your father was making more money than your mom.
But instead of you guys acknowledging this, you're scapegoating black women. You want to protect your image by scapegoating your women in a country that knows you dropped the ball. What kind of nonsense is that? Again, the whole country, if not the whole world, is aware.
It's not like black men are failures. Black men actually make more money than black women. I don't give a damn how many of these pseudo statistics that you read about black women are in college, they're the most educated or whatever. Black men are still making more money than black women. Granted, it's not by a large amount, but if this is the case, since this is the case, black women really have no excuse to be with insubordinate men and keep falling for the same old okie dokes that their grandmother fell through in 1960? Come on.
Of your shortcomings. Just look at the state of the black community. Look at the black male celebs who are always disrespecting black women, especially dark-skinned black women. You public.
And yet you guys, black women, still go to their concerts. Black men were told black women, don't fuck with R. Kelly. Y'all still went to his concerts. Black men, black women, y'all black women don't even listen to y'all goddamn selves, man. Y'all, Kodak Black made a diss song about dark-skinned black women. Y'all still listen to his music. Kodak Black puts this the Catch Me Outside girl on his videos. Y'all still listen to his shit. Still played on black radio stations. So it's not like black women are on some type of code.
Humiliate your own women. There are dozens of YouTube channels that are full of black men who hate black women. It would take me a lifetime to share all of their comments. There is a man who has been making YouTube videos for years. He bashes black women, he encourages whites to hate blacks, and many believe that the white man who murdered that black man a few weeks ago was influenced by him. He said black women need to be gassed. He said white people need to kill black people. He makes videos about black people and uses racial slurs. He panders to white supremacists for donations. He's made comments about being attracted to underage girls. He's taken.
Again, it's not like black men listen to Tommy. Really, black men have been dissing Tommy before for the longest. Listen to Tommy's Ether videos. It was mostly black men getting on him for his coon shit. It's, to be honest with you, Tommy has a lot of black female listeners, which really surprises me. It surprises me that Tommy can go to, didn't he just meet Brittany Griner? And it's weird because last year, wasn't he talking shit about her? And all of a sudden he's buddy up with him. And, even last year, he has some dark-skinned Instagram model swimming in his pool. And I'm like, y'all black women just don't have no consistency. And granted, yeah, I hate him. And most black men hate him. That's why there's the Crispy Puppet Show. And that's why that comedy is so popular. But I'm still noticing black women are still fans of Tommy. Black women are still giving him videos to watch. You go down to the comment section. To me, it seems like it's a mix of black MGTOW, black women, and white men.
Showers with his younger daughter, but you guys are trying to silence me. Black women set up GoFundMe's and black men make thousands of videos about how they're scamming people. But that one guy started a GoFundMe and raised over $50,000 before it was shut down. He took donations for a movie that was never made. Black people still support this man. Black men are his biggest supporters. But you want to silence me?
That's not true.
It's okay for him to bash black women and encourage people to hate and harm us, but if I post the comments from videos like his or share a few memes, it's a problem. Now, those of you who are familiar with Crystal and Karazin and Simone 56 are aware of the GoFundMe campaign that they have.
Oh, you're mad because you get no money?
It has not been reached yet. But a guy who bashes black women was able to raise over $50,000.
And that's because it had a white audience. Many white people donated to that shit. You know? And with the Fatherless America, that was kind of when Tommy was somewhat cool. And this was kind of like months prior to his fallout with Tariq Nasheed. So that's why that movie was that GoFundMe had a good bit, because Tommy was riding off of Tariq Nasheed, and you know, he tried to use his fan base, because Tommy he used to buy Hidden Colors, and he would, you know, make people watch his, you know, 4 hour, 6 hour his shows, and you know, so they can win Hidden Colored DVDs. So you know, him getting 60, you know, dollars. I mean, yeah, $60,000 for Fatherless America. You know, that was kind of his early years. That was, you know, that was before the fallout. Granted, now with this whole Black Girls thing on GoFundMe for Simone 56 and Brooklyn Blue and Chris and Karazin or whomever, it's really not my fault. It's not black men's fault. I don't even know why you even expect black men to even give money to you guys when you guys downgrade, disrespect black men, and really you guys don't even have a following for black women. Like, nobody really listens to you guys. Granted, yeah, we understand that you get thousands of views, but like, how often do you go outside and meet a random stranger and ask them, hey, do you listen to Brooklyn Blue? Do you listen to Simone 56? Like, they would have no clue who the fuck you are. So, and Tommy's liberal, you know, GoFundMe, you know, that was mostly white people. You know, that's just mostly white people. So I'm not going to give that too much energy.
If you're not familiar with their campaign, the link is below. They support people who abuse black women. But if you're trying to protect black women, you're the enemy. You want to make black men look bad.
And what is Simone 56 going to do to protect black women? You know, it really hasn't been well defined, other than, you know, you're trying to pass cyberbullying laws or whatever. But you know, beyond that, like, what are you guys doing? Are you guys like in the streets, you know, fighting pimps or whatever? You know, I highly doubt that. But continue.
Agent of white supremacy. That's what they say. Black women are being murdered by black men every day. And I'm not supposed to talk about this. I am a black woman who has received death threats from black men because of my videos. This is not CNN. This is just a small channel on YouTube. But I have received death threats. But you're saying I'm not allowed to talk about all of these black women who are being murdered by black men. I'm not supposed to warn black women. We're not allowed to protect ourselves. Black women, here's what I need from you today. Let's address this black mother who's concerned about her sons. Now, I won't read her full message, but again, basically, she doesn't want her son to end up like a lot of these black men that we're dealing with every day. And I commend her
Just
for
raise him to be
real
gay.
instead of being a mammy like some of these other women. If you have a black son, if you have good black men in your family, you should be doing exactly what this woman is doing. She's not crying about my videos. She's saying, hey, I understand. Tell me what I can do to raise better black sons. I don't want my sons to end up like them. Help. So let's help this woman and other black women who are interested in solutions. Now, I'm going to kick this off by warning black women about coddling their sons. Stop coddling your black sons. Stop treating them like babies. Now, as a woman who does not have any children, yes, it's easy for me to say this, but hear me out. What I've learned is that a lot of black men don't know the difference between criticism and bashing, which is how I know that some of you are not doing your job. I understand that you want to protect them, but what you're doing is turning them into entitled crybabies. And frankly, I'm sick of their tears. You also need to teach them about rejection because a lot of them are actually killing black women who rejected them. Every day I have to tell a black man on here that I am not his mother. I am not stroking their fragile egos. I have zero tolerance for weak men. Those of you who call Asian men effeminate and weak don't know what you're talking about. They are some of the strongest men on the planet. I cannot deal.
Just stop that dumb shit. No black, you can't go to any fucking buddy, or any, especially any woman who and ask them about, hey, like, how do you see Asian men? Granted, their power is economical, but in military, in the military, when you look at the fears of North Korea, Japan, and China, but in just kind of a civil level, like niggas ain't. I mean, I ain't afraid of no damn Asian person. And granted, I do say, yeah, there is a little fear within the black community to stand up against Asian men in their stores, but I don't see them as this hyper masculine figure. I just see them as most of these Asian men you see on TV are gay. They're gay or they're feminine K-poppers. I mean, like, I can't take K-poppers seriously. So she wants to act like Asian men are these manly men. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't see it. I can go outside, look at a couple of Asian men. I don't see anything that puts fear into my heart. Granted, hey, I know they have a patriarchy and they have networks, and that's where the power comes from. But individually, I don't see this shit.
Weak ass men. Please stop crying to me. I haven't even been that hardcore on my channel. I don't call you guys racial slurs, and I don't say you need to die and some of the things that I've heard other black women say. All I do is hold you accountable. All I do is criticize you. Black mothers, you have to find a way to cut those apron strings early. I'm having a dispute with my aunt because she coddles her 8-year-old grandson too much, and he's a big crybaby because of that. I can't stand it. And I'm not saying to force them to grow up fast. That is not what I'm saying at all. But stop babying them. Teach them how to be independent. This is an anti-black country, and as black males, it's going to be difficult for them. How is babying them teaching them how to win this game? How is coddling them teaching them how to be mentally strong enough to survive in a world that hates them? And I said black mothers in this video because although some of you get butthurt when people bring it up, there are a lot of single black mothers who are raising monsters. Some of you did everything right but still ended up being single mothers, and some of you are choosing single motherhood, which is insane. I mean, unless you're financially secure and you're adopting children or something like that, why would you choose to be a single mother? And those of you who are choosing to be single mothers by reproducing with thumbs, basically are the ones who are responsible for a lot of these monsters.
And that's it. That's it. I'm not continuing anymore because that just destroys the whole argument. It destroys the whole argument that she's even trying to commence. Stop coddling your sons. Okay, I can agree with that. But when she got to, oh well, y'all females need to stop getting with these bum dudes, and this is what niggas been saying for the longest, for 10 years. Stop dating thugs, and these bitches still didn't want to listen. And these women want to be single mothers by choice, and these women, and these women are raising boys to be the very men that they hate, and so the cycle will not stop. It won't stop because black women need their sexuality, and they want the the sexual aggressiveness of black thugs to continue. When you go to the hood, you think these women want a better class of men? Hell no. They're not looking at any type of black nerds who just happen to be in the hood. They're not eyeing those guys. And they're not expecting black men to do better. They want them to fail. And they're raising their boys to be failures so the cycle can continue. Black women will do anything for their sexuality or just to get an orgasm. And if it means destroying the black community, so be it. They'll do it.